The locker room door slammed shut behind them. The air was still thick with heat and sweat, as though the practice room had followed them inside. Lockers creaked open, others slammed shut. A water bottle rolled across the floor, and no one bothered to pick it up. For a while, nobody really spoke. They were all still caught in what had just happened. Then someone let out an irritated breath.
You're kidding, right?
The words came out too sharply to be casual. Minho didn't even look up as he pulled off his sweat-soaked shirt, but everyone knew it was him. His jaw was tight, his movements rougher than usual.
A trainee leading us. Seriously?
A nervous laugh answered from somewhere behind him.
I've never seen anything like it.
Not at any training center?
The voices remained low, but they filled the room, as though everyone was testing how far they could push before things truly got out of hand. Hiroshi sat down on the bench, opening his locker without rushing. He had nothing to add, so he listened.
What if he screws up?
What? We're just supposed to follow him anyway?
Or maybe this was decided a long time ago, and we're all pretending this is news.
Someone else sighed, more tired than angry.
Does it even change anything?
Minho finally looked up.
It changes everything.
Several heads turned toward him. He shrugged lightly, as though the answer should have been obvious.
Before, all you had to do was be good.
He paused, choosing his words carefully.
Now, you've got to be good enough for him.
The silence that followed felt different, heavier. Someone dropped onto the bench beside Hiroshi, letting his bag hit the floor a little too hard.
You get any of this?
Hiro turned his head. Min was already looking at him, his damp hair still plastered to his forehead, equal parts curious and strangely excited by the whole situation.
Not really.
Me neither.
The answer came so quickly it almost sounded like relief. Then, without warning,
So, what are we eating tonight?
Hiro blinked. The question came out of nowhere, and somehow, it was exactly what everyone needed.
No idea.
I swear, if it's those same bland meals again, I'm gonna die.
A faint chuckle rippled through the room. Barely noticeable, but enough to loosen the tension for a moment. Another trainee wandered over without really asking permission.
There's a restaurant nearby. If we order now, it'll get here pretty fast.
Hiro recognized him immediately. Kim Dong-yeon. He spoke so casually, it sounded like something he'd suggested 100 times before.
It beats eating dorm food.
You're a genius.
Min declared, already sold. Dong-yeon smiled faintly.
Not really. I'm just tired of eating the same thing every day.
Across the room, the other conversation had started up again. Only this time, no one was holding back.
I still don't like it.
It's weird.
We're getting evaluated by someone who's still a trainee.
Exactly.
Another voice cut in.
Maybe that's the whole problem.
The room grew a little louder, just enough for everyone to feel it. Then a voice rose from the back.
If you've got a problem, say it.
Nobody answered right away. One of the trainees shrugged, avoiding his eyes.
I'm just saying it doesn't make sense.
A short laugh escaped him without any amusement.
Nothing around here makes sense.
He ran a frustrated hand through his hair.
If you're scared another trainee's gonna outrun you, nobody's forcing you to stay.
Silence dropped over the room faster than anyone expected.
It's less competition for the rest of us.
This time, no one laughed. Even the ones who had been complaining moments earlier lowered their eyes slightly. Not out of submission, simply because they knew he wasn't entirely wrong. Hiroshi felt the atmosphere shift. This wasn't just people venting anymore. It had become real. The locker room door opened. Nobody made a sound, but silence settled over the room all at once. Kai walked in without any sense of urgency. He didn't say a word. His gaze swept calmly across the room. The open lockers, the damp clothes, the trainees frozen in poses that looked just a little too natural to be natural at all. No one resumed the conversation or even tried to finish it. Hiro lowered his eyes almost instinctively, not out of fear, just habit. Kai remained there for only a few seconds. It was enough. When he walked back out, the trainees began moving again, one after another, picking up their bags, closing their lockers, heading for the door without a word. Min let out a quiet breath.
So, the restaurant?
Hiro gave a small nod almost automatically. Dong-yun was already slinging his bag over his shoulder as though nothing had happened. But something had. And this time, no one felt like pretending otherwise.